Hi guys, and thank you for joining me again this week for my allotment. It's quite a nice day today actually, and there's no one up here, which is no surprise. I think it's going to get to the point where you're not really going to see that many people up here now. But anyway, like I said last week, today I can actually do a fire, which I'm only going to do a small one. I'm only really going to concentrate on the bramble I've already cut off. I don't think it's particularly easy because obviously with the rain that we have had recently, it's going to be wet. But I do have a plan today, and that is I have what you call a fire log, and because they're more burn constantly, they should be fine. So I'm going to hopefully build up a fire, small to start with, and once I get some heat on the fire, the bramble that I've already cut down, I will bring that over onto the fire and hopefully that will burn. And I may even try and cut a little bit off and burn that as well at the same time, because I really do want to get that section clear for next year, because I have a few plans for that. But I'll have to see what happens. It's going to be hard work, but if I can cut most of it back throughout the upcoming months, and then obviously I can start digging roots out then as best as I can. Again, not an easy job. Now, today I've actually started off by cutting some grapes off again, because it's getting late in the year now, or not too late. They'll probably start dying off, so I pulled a few bunches off. I mean, it's another decent bunch there. So yeah, I pulled up quite a lot actually, so I'm going to just take this off and we'll show you. Another pile of grapes. I don't have too many more on my grapevine now. Ones that's I think, because there's only like small bunches, small grapes, I may leave them for the birds. And then later on in the year, once that's died off, I can then cut that back, because that will have to be burned. And speaking of which, see this behind me as well? That will eventually need to be cut back as well. And I have some bramble there coming over there as well, so I'm going to cut that off. I may even cut that off today and try it with a fire. So I've already started doing the fire actually, so I'll take you over to there now. I've already started building the fire. Now that is a fire log. I've cut a couple of thinner pieces and I put some wood on the bottom just to raise off the floor, just in case the soil is a bit damp, which it is. And I've got some bigger pieces of wood there, and once I get a decent fire going, I'll pour that over onto here and just see what happens. And I may even start cutting some of this back here, because like I said, I want it gone. It's a bad time I've done it really, but again, it's going to take time. And later on in the autumn and winter, that will also be cut down my grapevine, because yeah, it's quite wild. But I've had a cracking bunch of grapes off there this year. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to put the phone on the tripod now, and I'll just hopefully try to start a fire. So I'm back in a minute, guys. What do you call a woman who puts her credit card statements straight in the fire? Bernadette. It's not ideal doing it this way, however, because I don't have a fire bin. This will have to do for now, but still, it's telling me to light here. If I'm going to light here, that is because it's quite windy today. Oh, there you are. And the paper should burn, so this might take a while, guys. Who knows?
2,000 years later.
I'm just going to light all the corners and let it spread across. Actually, it's taking quite well now, look. Oopsie. I'm going to get some of this wood over here. It's dry wood, so that should take fairly quickly, surely. That's what I hope anyway. Please remember though, if you're doing any kind of fire, please keep yourself safe. Take all precautions, just so you don't get hurt or maybe even seriously injured. As you can see now, that fire is actually burning quite nicely now, and the pile of bramble that was there has now gone on top. It did produce a lot of steam and smoke to start with because of the dampness, but because a lot of heat in the fire now, it's took off really well. So I am going to, going to go over and cut some of that now to put on the fire, and then when I'm done that, I've got a job that I do want to do in a minute as well once I've done that. So yeah, join me in a minute when hopefully most of the stuff's burnt. So now that's worked. I was only trialing that today. I didn't do a particularly big fire. I just literally burnt what was on the ground and cut a couple off. I think I will invest in a fire bin. It can get charged a bit more on it, but apparently you can actually use the ash as well for your soil, because apparently it's really good for the soil. So okay, that's interesting. So okay, what I want to do now, if I can open the greenhouse, I do want to start cleaning up inside this greenhouse, because a lot of things, apart from this here, that's okay. But the cucumber plants has done no good, so that can just be pulled up. There's no point in keeping that. Put that there. Tomato plants, this one here over the back, that's finished. That can go. This one here has got nothing on. I think that can go as well. We'll bet that one. Oh, there's a couple of small ones on that one. But you know what? Because I've had quite a few tomatoes anyway, I'll take that out. That's still got some on, I'll leave that one. There's one over the back here. That's definitely dying off. That's my old cucumber, as you can tell. That can come off now. And all the rest I feel can stay. Actually, I bet this one. Yeah, I think I'll let myself to the last tomato on that one. And then pull that up as well. The rest looks fine. I'll leave them, because I certainly have done well with tomatoes this year. And looking at this plot here, I said I wanted a 6x10 greenhouse, and I'm just looking to see if it would actually fit, and I think it would. I think what I'll do, I'll get the measurements anyway, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, for today I didn't want to do a lot, just wanted to check, see if I could actually do a fire, which I can. But yeah, next time I come down, I think I will start doing some tidying up. I've still got cabbages in, so that's fine. I don't need any more potatoes for today because I have plenty at home. But yeah, the tidy up now begins, and I'm also considering one more job which I feel could be hard, but I could benefit from doing it, and that is these slabs here, pulling them up, getting rid of the grass roots from underneath, and then putting the slabs back down again. I did it on this part here, and that ain't too bad now. I've still got little bits coming through, but that's not doing too bad. But yeah, because there's a lot of grass growing to the side there. So I think that might be the job during the cooler months. And also my small raised bed area where the wood chippings are, I think I may keep that, but I may move it. Because at the end there, I do suffer with a lot of biomass still. So I'm going to find a spot for them to go, and I'll just do the same again. I'll put some wheat membrane down, and I'll just put some wood chippings around. Just still got a lot of wood chippings over the back as well. And I'm thinking about when I'm doing that fire, putting them there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. And I do feel that could be enough room for the small raised beds. Now, one question I did get asked was, do we have any access to manure? Unfortunately, we don't. We used to, but I think for the last 3 years we haven't been able to get any at all. But yeah, I can use like bone meal and stuff like that to hopefully put some nutrients back into the ground. But I've got plenty of time to plan for next year now. In the meantime, I'm going to finish seeing this fire out, and then I'm going home because I need something to eat. So thank you again, guys. Remember, if you like what you see, please comment, like, and maybe even subscribe if you like my content. If you've got any recommendations as well, leave it in the comments, or if you've got any questions, I may even look at doing a Q&A from you guys on one of my videos. So yeah, please leave a comment if you've got any questions. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.